Okay, bonjour. Today we're going to learn a new irregular verb. It is called faire, and the verb faire means, let's put it down here, it means to do, or it can mean to make. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just give you the conjugations for this. So we have je fais, tu fais, il, elle fait, nous faisons, vous faites, and ils, elles font. Alright, so just an example sentence. Let's do, what are you doing this evening? Okay, qu'est-ce que vous faites ce soir? What are you doing this evening? Qu'est-ce que vous faites ce soir? Hopefully you're taking your notes and being prepared for class tomorrow. Then there's one more, there's not one more, there's a few more, but there's one main thing. Aside from those, the conjugations for faire, we have faire expressions. Alright, these are basically just idiomatic expressions. Anything, like if you want to say this certain phrase in French, you have to use a certain faire expression. It's kind of like your avoir expressions, which we've gone over before, like whenever you say you need something, you have to say I have need of it, right? You use the verb avoir, to have. It's kind of the same thing here with faire expressions. If you want to say these certain things in French, you will have to use the faire expression. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's about 16 total, so take a deep breath and bear with me here, alright? So your first one is faire de l'aérobic, okay, which means to do aerobics. Faire attention à, which means to pay attention to. Then we have faire du camping. Faire du camping, which is to go camping. Faire du cheval, which is to go horseback riding. Faire la connaissance de, which is to meet for the first time, specifically to meet someone for the first time. The next one is faire la cuisine. Faire la cuisine, which is to cook. Okay. Move this paper up a little bit. Faire de la gym. Ou gym. Faire de la gym. Désolé. Just to work out. Okay. Faire du jogging. which is to go jogging. Big surprise there. Okay, faire la planche à voile, which is the one that if you were Stefan in the last video, you got to say faire la planche à voile, to go windsurfing. As a Texan, I don't know anything about that. And then faire une promenade. Just to go for a walk. Faire une randonnée. Faire une randonnée. Kind of went off the line there. To go for a hike. Faire du ski. To go skiing. Faire du sport. To do sports. Faire un tour, or you can say faire en voiture. Okay, and what this means is to go for a walk. Another way to say to go for a walk. Or it can mean to go for a drive. Okay, so en voiture, faire en voiture would mean for a drive. Faire en tour is to go for a walk. Okay. And then another one from Stefan. Faire du vélo. Vélo is to go bike riding. Alright, let me just give you one example using your using your faire expressions. Do you do sports often? So you would look up here, find how do you do to do sports. Oh, here it is, faire du sport, to do sports. You want to conjugate it correctly, and you'll say tu fais souvent, often, du sport. Do you do sports often? Okay. So the next part is just make sure that you pay attention to the article that goes with your faire expression. So do, partitive article, right? Du sport, partitive article. Then you have some indefinite articles as well. So you go for a hike, okay? Une randonnée, randonnée. Why can't I say that word? You go for a walk, une promenade, right? But it's like here is de la planche à voile, or du jogging, or de la gym. Okay, so just make sure that you do pay attention to what article, partitive, indefinite, what article goes with your faire expression. Okay, keep that in mind. And then there's just one more point I want to give you guys, and it's this expression, il faut. Okay, and il faut means it is necessary, or one must, okay? You must do this. It is necessary to do this. So a good one would be, it is necessary to pay attention in your math class. Okay, so what you would do is, il faut faire attention. Use that faire expression. Il faut, it is necessary to pay attention en cours de math. Okay, in your math class. Or I could say it is necessary to win the game. Okay, to do that it would be il faut gagner le match. Okay, it is necessary to win the game. Alright, that's all I have for you guys. Make sure that you have all these notes and you're prepared for class tomorrow. We'll take a little quiz, do a little bit of practice, so make sure that you know how to conjugate your verb faire. And we will do some more practice this week. Okay, au revoir.